I would like to share with us something about value, and it's a principle. So I feel it's going to be a huge blessing for as many that is interested to hear this. But the question I'll be asking you is, how can you and I be valuable? Or in other words, how can we be a person of value? Just on my hand here, I'm holding an LG, and people use this because of the value or because of the importance that it serves them. And for many people in the world today, they use iPhone because it offers them a very good camera quality. And thinking of a good music quality or a sound quality, you think of Sony. So what I'm trying to say in essence is that to be a person of value or to be a valuable person, you and I ought to have something which we have to offer people. So the question is, how can we do this? So the first thing I will be talking about is work on yourself. The brand Adidas, like what I'm wearing right now, Adidas, they had to work on themselves. They worked on the kind of quality of products they have, and their product actually speaks for them. And now, even though Adidas produce any below standard quality, but just because of the name they already acquired, people still run to them. So it's very essential and necessary that we work on ourselves. And it's just like when we plant seed, it goes down, and there's an unseen part of it, but we get carried away by what comes out. But the main thing is that the main thing has been done beneath, and that's where we need to take much more precautions. We need to take much more actions and build ourselves in the closing place. We need to build ourselves. If it's that we need to read book, we should try as much to read as many books that's going to add to our lives. If it's that we need to learn more skills, we need to put in some of these efforts. So the first thing is we need to work on ourselves, and working on ourselves is different, and it's going to be peculiar with different people. The way you'll be working on yourself might be different to me, and that is based on what we are aiming. So but the main thing there is that we need to work on ourselves. So the second thing I'll be talking about is developing and processing ourselves. Now it's not just enough to just try and work out something, but when we work out something, we need to learn to develop it to the next level. People don't pay for obsolete things anymore. The iPhone 4 that was produced like years back, people don't buy it anymore. They look for the latest iPhone. So for you to retain that relevancy, to retain that value, you need to develop and keep processing yourself to remain relevant and a person of value. Thirdly, we need to produce a performance that is worthy of a value. What do I mean by this? If we don't produce what is reasonable, or if we don't produce what people will need, or if we don't give a relevance that will be effective to people, we cannot be a person of value. So when we are giving or when we are producing performance, we need to put in our very best. Now, when you put in your passion in something, you tend to create the best possible version of that particular thing. But when you just do it haphazardly, you create anything, you create nonsense. So for us to aim this person of value that we are looking to be, we need to produce performance that is worth a value. So you just need to ask yourself, the things you're doing now, is it worth the kind of value that you are aiming to be? If you're aiming to be a manager, you're aiming to be whatever it is, just look at yourself now. The performance you're putting in it now, is it what a manager would do? I would just like to tell you this finally. To reach that value level you've been wanting to reach, you have to put effort until you reach the desired value. Let's say that again. To reach that value level you've been wanting to reach, you need to put effort until you reach the desired value. So it's not something that is going to come once. You could ask Bill Gates, you could ask Mark Zuckerberg, you could ask any of the top people that are making relevance, that are adding value to life in the world today. They will show you how they have been consistent from years back. So consistency is something again that you and I need to put into consideration. It's not going to be easy, that's just the truth. But to become that person of value, to become a valuable person, to become a person that people pay you to get your service, or people pay to come near you, then you need to put in some consistency. Mind you, don't forget the place of God in everything. God is the one that enables us to do these things. I hope that you put this into action and it's going to be a blessing to you. Thank you and stay safe. So please, if you have been watching my video and you haven't liked or comment or not even subscribed, please try to subscribe for much more of my content, and I'm sure you're going to enjoy them. Thank you.